What is up, guys? We are back. Road to 300 Kilos, episode 52. Got a little bit of a different one for you here today, if you could not tell. So, I just got back from vacation in Florida. And I trained at this rinky-dinky gym, Beachbody Gym. You can see there on the right. Hopefully, they're never going to see this because I'm about to shit on them a little bit, I think. Yeah, this gym, a little rough. So... It just rained about an hour before I had worked out here. So there's an inside section which has a bunch of bodybuilding equipment, some dumbbells, and a bunch of different machines and stuff. It's a little tightly packed. The inside's fine. It's just a fine gym with some old bodybuilding equipment, whatever. Outside, so so this is pretty close to the beach. Maybe maybe a quarter of a mile, maybe a fifth of a mile inland of a beach, and you can see on the left of the mats, the ground is just, broken up shells and sand and stuff. So the back here is just an undulating surface of mats on top of a beach, basically. And you can see where it had just rained, these spots of water. So it's pretty unsafe, very unsafe. But your boy has got to get some squats in, so fuck it. I picked the squat rack that kind of looked like I could squat the best, and I tried to avoid that water puddle that's directly in front of the squat rack, and I tried to walk around it because I don't know what kind of slippage would occur if something were to happen. Another thing too, you can't really notice here, but when I back up enough to get behind that puddle, my left foot is higher than my right foot, and I'm squatting on kind of a hump. It's not good. So I was supposed to do 127 and a half or 130 kilos for 3 sets of 7 pause squats. Problem is, I didn't know how much this bar weighed. It looked like a squat bar, so I think it was 25 or 30 kilos, because I put two 45 pounds, so I was only in pounds. They didn't have any kilo plates, obviously, at Mr. Beachbod's gym. And so I had 225 on, and then I put I don't know if it was 225 because I don't know what type of freaking bar it was. So I put 245s on each side and then 25s on each side as well. And then I also put 10s on each side, I think. No, just the 25s. So quick little math here. That's 90, 180, 50, so 230. And then let's say that was a 55-pound squat bar or a 60-pound squat bar? I'm not sure. So it was right around 285 to 290, I think. And I did 3 sets of, I think I ended up just doing 3 sets of 5 pause squat, because I really did not want to push this with the type of environment that I was in. It was pretty bad. So please forgive me for not following a program on this episode of Road to 300 Kilograms. Vacation was really good. I actually ended up being able to do most of my days I did the main days, which are my day 1 and day 3, which are the pause squats, and then the Romanian deadlifts, which is what you're watching in this session. And then my day 3 is more pause squats and then just straight up deadlifts. And I did that at a much better gym. It's called Pinellas Barbells. Shout out to Pinellas Barbell, because I was in Pinellas County, Florida, which is by Tampa. It's in the Tampa area, I believe. So switching over to the RDLs, look at how undulating this. Hopefully you can tell. So this is their deadlift platform that I'm standing on. So it was on top of this. Oh, I gotta free the nips here. It was freaking hot. It was 95 degrees and humid as hell. I had to take the shirt off. I was dripping in sweat. It was ridiculous. So had to take the shirt off. I was dying. I don't know why I wore a black shirt. I didn't think I was going to be outside, but whatever. It is what it is. I don't care. So anyway, I'm on this deadlift platform, and it's kind of there's like a piece of concrete that's sticking up out of the ground. It's kind of a flat surface, and then they just threw a bunch of these mats on top of it, and it's pretty. Where I'm standing at, it actually isn't too bad, but like where the weights are sitting, there's like humps and stuff, and yeah, it's not the best in the world. I got tarps blowing all around me. I got this. Yeah, I mean, you can see. I think sorry for the camera angle too. This was like the best place that I could put it without it being totally in the way of anybody else that wanted to come back in this joint. So and then there's this guy behind me, there's a guy working on the HVAC of a nearby establishment as well. It was fun, honestly. Like, it was cool to like say that I worked out here in this gym or whatever you want to call it. So doing RDLs, I don't think I hit weight on this one as well. And some of these aren't the best RDLs in the world, but I wanted to wear my weightlifting shoes just to give myself a more stable surface on this already unstable surface, if that makes sense. So it was fun. It was fun to mix it up and add some novelty to the program. You know what I mean? It's fun to train in these different environments. I mean, I'm not gonna be a wuss about it and say, I'm not training back here. Like, it is what it is. I paid my $15 or whatever it was, and I'm gonna train. So, trying to suck down as much water as I can. You can already see I'm glistening. It's gonna get a lot worse when I get through some of these sets of RDLs, because these RDLs were freaking tough. So the bar didn't spin at all either. So it was funny putting the straps on, because it was hard. I couldn't really like spin them tight. Like, usually you're able to the bar will spin a little bit as you're tightening them, and it'll help. But this bar was rusty and did not want to spin at all. So some of these are looking a lot more like deadlifts, but I think they're okay. Fuck it. I was on vacation. I was just happy to get some training in. Made me feel good. And then my session, so this was on Wednesday, and then I did my next session on Friday, the day before we left. So that Friday session at Paneos Barbell, that was a lot of fun, man. I should have probably recorded that a little bit more, but it was pretty dark in there, and I just kind of want to just get a nice training session in and not worry about recording. But there was a woman in there deadlifting with her kid, which was really cool. There was a guy in there deadlifting like 550 pretty easily, and then a couple of people came in. Another girl, she came in and she doubled 440 on the deadlift for two, and she wasn't like a huge girl. I mean, she was tall and like obviously very strong, but like conventional deadlift 440 for two. I was like, Jesus Christ, where the hell am I right now? I just got teleported. It's a pretty big powerlifting gym, Paneos Barbell. But they had bumper plates. They had kilo bumper plates. It was great. I ended up going pretty heavy on snatch. I did some heavy squats. I did power clean and jerk. I did deadlifts. I did some pen lay rows. I did a lot of stuff on that training session on Friday, because I knew I was going to be traveling the next day, and I just wanted to train hard and really earn it, because I'd been eating like shit all week. Obviously, I'm on vacation. I tried to eat pretty decent, and I did for the most part. I ate a little bit too much ice cream here and there, and then it's Florida, 95 degrees. I'm gonna get some damn ice cream. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I drank a little much a couple nights. I drank some. There was like, at our hotel that we were staying at, there was this challenge to drink these like 11 cocktails during your stay, and you get a free shirt. So I made sure, luckily I didn't have to do it all in one day, but I made sure to get through those 11 cocktails, and I won a free shirt. So that was kind of fun. I did that in a few nights. I just got a couple, I think one night I had 4 drinks, which was a little much, but I don't recommend. This is a very serious weightlifting channel. I do not condone the consumption of alcohol or any other toxicity into the body. So, no, it's all in jest. I mean, it's vacation. I'm gonna drink a little bit and have a good time. It's no big deal. You're not gonna undo all of your progress in 1 week, right? Like, did I maybe take a fraction of a step backwards during this week. Sure, maybe a little bit, but so what? Usually you vacation once or twice a year, and you've earned it. I work hard. I train hard. You deserve it. And I think maybe some of you guys can maybe take that away as well. There's people out there like Athlete X. I remember when I first got into like just doing general just training, strength and conditioning. I was watching a lot of his stuff, and he ate one piece of carrot cake once a year on his birthday, and the rest of the year he ate freaking, God, it was the most boring, just, gosh. I mean, yeah, he's ripped. He's also on gear, like blah blah blah, right? So it's weird. It's kind of weird to think about, to dive into it too much. I think if people maybe overcomplicate it a little bit too much, then it starts just not being enjoyable. Whereas, if you at least know what you're doing, because over time you learn how your body responds to stuff, and you learn what works best for you and your lifestyle. And I think that's what you need to pay attention to more than just like being so freaking strict and not enjoying life at all, because there's a fine balance. So anyway, I'll stop fucking rambling about nutrition, because I'm not qualified to talk about that at all, obviously. So I took this little video just kind of walking around the inside of the gym, and it was a lot better inside the gym. I ended up doing some benching as well. I forgot. I benched a little bit too. So just walking around, and then they have that main room, and then they have this little side room with a bunch of cardio equipment, some more leg stuff. There was some really old like leg press and hip flexor machines, like adductor machines. It was really cool. So I just wanted to show you guys that. Yeah, it's good to be back home. If you guys made it this far in the video, I appreciate it, and I will catch you guys on the next one. All right, peace.